Starting stream. Switching to Jezebel desktop capture.
Looks like Nurse Ratchet got lost. Did you get lost? She got lost. Room 2, I believe it was. Hey, Moonraker, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. Idaho. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? Yes, Moonraker is late, Boots. He was very late. He should be fired. How you doing, Mike? You doing all right? You guys see that? Nurse Ratchet got lost. She's not in her little cubicle or not in her little area anymore. Awesome, man. She's over here now. Hi. How are you? Alright. Hopefully the food and drink situation remains good, because the last time I logged into the verse, I could not gain any nourishment. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Dare I
system.
try doing any salvaging this time? We could try. Oh, the vulture. Oop, deliverable. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Request delivery, please. I did a mining run in the Halo a couple days ago.
Welcome.
Hey, Goofball, what's up? We gotta get a special greeting sound for you, buddy. What kind of greeting sound should we get for you, Goofball? Do you have something in mind? Something that just screams Goofball? Greetings and salutations. Sound like the spider off of Charlotte's Web. Remember the spider taught Charlotte? Or the Charlotte taught Wilbur? Greetings and salutations. And then when her babies hatched out of the nest, he said, greetings and salutations.
Your vehicle has been delivered
It's a
to
good
the
movie.
following location. Please visit us.
Room 2, Hangar 2. Maybe I should play the lottery. Make sure I have a tractor beam. It looks like I do. Good. Do I have a helmets? I has a helmets. Something from Animaniacs would be great for Goofball. Oh. Good thought. Let's see. What would we find from Animaniacs? Flight ready. Flight ready.
Initiating onboard component scan. Stand by.
Stand by.
Stand by for launch.
Wow, everything's delayed on the server. I don't think voice attack's going to be much good tonight. While that is spinning up and just deciding what the fuck it's going to do, let's go to my instance and see what we can get for Animaniacs. Animaniacs. There we go. Animaniacs Boingy.
Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, Bendy. Doing the alphabet? I'll have to find something for Goofball. I had a thought. Maybe the bit where I can't remember the guy's name, but he says, hello, nurse. That would be cute. Request takeoff.
As you wish.
This command will not function. Oh, no. All right, let's fix this. I'm going to show you how to fix this just in case you ever run into this issue. What it is AHS voice packs. It reads a custom keyboard file. And if you reinstall if you update or anything like that, sometimes the keyboard controls just go fucky. All right, so let's browse on this one.
Closing.
Wait. There was a duplicate voice trigger for speak with camera?
Settings saved.
Let's see if it works now. Request takeoff.
Right away, Commander.
Okay to launch.
Shindy, what's new, buddy? Stopped in for a couple minutes while my girl makes some ice cream. Ooh. Nice. What kind of ice cream you getting? My favorite is chocolate.
Launch complete.
They kicking my ass at work. I eat chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, now I did find a C2 Hulk out in the Halo a couple days ago, so we'll go back and see.
Please visit again.
Now it never showed up on scans. It just showed up. Obstructed? Obstructed by what? There it is. I'm sorry to hear they're kicking your ass, Bendy. Let us engage. Yeah, I got out to the Halo, and the same situation was scanning in 3.18.1 as it was in 3.17, Bendy. The pilot seat of the mole could not ascertain the contents of a rock. Not unless you got 300 meters away. So we're back to that one again. That sucks, man. Awesome, Mike. Thanks for the Prime sub, buddy. I appreciate it. Ooh, you got the cutter with Bootsy this time. Those have all been randomized, by the way. The alerts. There's 10 different alerts right now. So it randomizes and picks one at random every time the alert pops up. I'm going to have to add more ships. I need to get a picture of the vulture and put it up there too. So I need to do that before I get into an asteroid belt where things get a little muddy. Let's try. Yeah, that'll work. That works better. Moon, I think I sent you the information for the Valheim server. I was pretty sure I did. Feel free to share that with Goofball. And likewise, Bendy, I don't know if you play Valheim or not. If you do, I'm running a hosted server. It's vanilla. It's not modded right now. I can get you the information to sign in if you play Valheim. Awesome. Now, what kills me is Stream Alerts detects your streak, but the bot does not. So what the hell is going on with that? Twitch is sending the information. StreamerBot's just not catching it. You haven't played it since beta? I think it's still technically in beta, isn't it? I think it's still technically in beta. Ah, shit. I'm just sitting here running my mouth. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? Let's find out. Ooh, 3 million clicks.
Quantum drive is now on.
I was helping my son-in-law set it up today. He's playing on Xbox, so. Come on. Yep. It can be fun. I don't really get into the whole questing thing of it. I like the crafting side, but I'm not real big on the whole questing thing, to be truthful with you. I like building stuff. The server is in survival mode, though, so. I suppose I could change that if somebody really, really wanted me to.
Quantum drive is now
Oh, there we go. This will work. All these little asteroids slowly speckling in. Okay. 1700s are going to be asteroids. I have yet to see any kind of wreck show up on scans. They just pop in or not. You want to feed these guys treaties? We can do that. Oh, crap. Do I have treats? Oh, shit. Yeah, I got some. I got some. Switch to feeding kitties. Switch to feeding kitties.
Switching to feeding kitties.
Hey, Sookie. Where's your sisters and brother? You guys come in? Treat time. Treat time. Come on, sneaky sneaks. Come on, guys. Oh, wow. What happened to the camera? You? Yeah. You? Yeah. Oh, you sneaky. Sneaks is so sleepy she didn't even see the treats thing. Give me a second. The camera's blurry. I want to fix that. There we go. Ow, don't bite me. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds you, Dippy? Boots is going to eat Sneak's leftover treats. Well, oh, how can I say no to such a cute little face? Oh, how can I say no to that cute little face? She looks at me like, really, Daddy? It's all done? Alright, here we go. All batters. Switch to Jezebel.
Switching to Jezebel desktop capture.
What is this? There's a ship icon, but I don't think there's really a ship there. The treaties are gone, baby. She's reaching out, tapping on my arm like Sneakers does. Like, hello, do you have any more of those tasty thingies? Well, they had 4. See, now what kills me is the vulture and the mole can ascertain what's in a rock from a distance, but the mole cannot. I mean, the vulture and the prospector can, but the mole cannot. It's something to do with the pilot seat. Oh, Bendy, I'm sorry, man. That's fucked up. You gotta go get your own ice cream? Tell her she's fired. Say, you're fired. Yeah, I'm getting nothing for Rex out here. What the hell? We're gonna do a small micro jump, see if we can find something.
Quantum drive is now
59.
Quantum drive is now off.
That's around 30 clicks. Alright, we have hits. There's that ghost tip. Alright, that's going to be a rock. That's going to be a rock. What the hell? Oh, that's 2 rocks. I don't know. Maybe something's borky with the spawn mechanic.
Quantum drive is now on.
So 21 would be another 20 clicks.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ish. Okay. That is one rock. Ooh, that's a cluster of rocks. That's 3 rocks right there. That's 2 rocks. Maybe I should just get back in the mold and be done with it. Yeah, that's 3 rocks. Lame.
Quantum drive is now on.
So 6.
Quantum drive is now off.
There we go. Come on now, give me some wreckage. That is a rock. That's a rock. Singular rock. Singular rock. Another single rock. Where are you? I know I saw you. Another singular rock. We got nothing. What the hell? Come on. Give me something good here. Nope. Still just rocks. Fuck me.
Quantum drive
8,
is now
9.
on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. Several hits. That is a rock. You have a good night, Mike. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And thanks for your sub. I appreciate it. Now I can't ping? What the fuck? I'm starting to wonder about the server. Server may be fucked. Do 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 do. Come on. If this doesn't give us some salvage here soon, we're gonna do something else. I'm gonna go back come with the mole.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. That's asteroid. That's too far away. Nope, that's a single asteroid. We got a pair of asteroids. Whoa. That's more than a pair. Holy shitski. kind of rocks are these? Scan them, baby. Scan them. What are you? Oh, it won't scan. What the hell? Come on. That's a big-ass cluster. Holy cow. If these are quantanium, I'm going to be pissed off. Yeah, probably. I don't see any speckles. Nope, these are quant. Motherfucker. This is where I need creepy in here. Alright, that's a shit rock. 2% quant. But look at how many other rocks are here. I mean, holy crap. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 7, 10. Yeah, 10 rocks here. Hopefully one of these is, well, I mean, I'm not in a mining ship, but Q-type. 480. No, that's only like a 4%er. That's not going to be much. Yeah, that's the question, Moon. Are any of these any good? Getting some fuckiness. That doesn't want to scan them. Server's fucky. Q-type, 4600. 53, decent. 12%. I mean, if I had 2 or 3 of those, it'd be a good haul. That's a 12%er. We got a 4%er, a 12%er. Nope, too low. See how your transfer resistance 0.44 when that number's 0.6 to 0.7? That's a good rock. If your instability is 6, you want to go investigate. If it's 7, it's a good rock. Q-type. Transfer, that's going to be a good rock. Quantanium, 48%. Yep. This one's good. This one right here is a good rock. This, that little baby right there, she's a good rock. This one is an 8, so we got a 48 and an 8. This one I don't remember. Well, all you got to do is load into the verse, though. Because I can use you as a beacon and come back with a mole and we can mine this. You'd have to join on me, though. Uh, 2%. Yeah, spawn in on me. Come in here where I am, and it doesn't matter what ship you're in. And then I'll come back with the mole. Okay, so that's a 2%er. That's a 2%er. That's an 8%er. That's a 2%er. We don't know about this guy yet. This is a 48%er, so that's 56 between those two. That one is a 12%er. So that would be 56, 68% between those 3 rocks. Yeah, 68 between those 3 rocks. Which ain't bad. I think this was a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. And what is this guy? You are a 2%er. So, we've got a couple that we definitely want. This guy right here. This guy. And this guy. So we want these two guys right here. There we go. I don't know if you're on server or not, Moon. Actually, I could probably check. Let me look. Doesn't look like it yet. Yep. You are now. Hey, Moon.
Ew.
Yeah, but there's a 8%er, a 12%er, and a 48%er. So, I mean, if we could even grab the 48 and the 12, that would be right around 60-ish%.
I'm already on a reclaimer and probably not too awful far from you.
Okay.
I bedlogged.
Okay.
Last time I was on, so.
Yeah, as long as you're within a couple of clicks of this rock cluster, I should be able to find it. Hey, Boo Bear. If she'll eat it. She hasn't eaten it the last couple times.
Looks like
Salmon
I
and chicken.
am about 7 mil from you.
All right. My mole is at Arc L1, so it shouldn't be that hard to get there.
Yep.
Where is my quantum marker? Quantum marker. Now, when you exit quantum, it may show my marker in the sun.
Yep. Here I come.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't see any wrecks at all.
That's not good.
No, I'm starting to wonder about the server.
Well, I know when they put it to live, they... No, never mind. That was 18.2 in the patch notes. They mentioned they were dropping spawn rate a bit.
Mm.
If you remember 18.2, we had like 20 or 30 on the screen all at one time.
Yeah, that was clearly
4
a
or 5
mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they brought it down from that. I have yet to have gotten in and checked what the new spawn rate is.
Well, I was in Arc L1, and I didn't see anything before I left there. I entered Halo.
I'm not surprised 18.1. I really don't think 18.1 has much for salvage.
Yeah, it's not looking like it will.
Yeah. Why, I'm not sure, but yeah, even in PTU, 18.1 was suffering for salvage.
Yeah, it's not getting good. Alright, I have a ship pip for you.
Contacts.
What the fuck was that?
No idea.
Did you get that on yours too?
All I got was contacts, but
Me too. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm probably going to ride back to wherever in the mole with you because I came out here without even any regard whatsoever to my fuel status, by the way.
In the reclaimer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can test refueling again if you want later. I can come back.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on. I'll wait till you come back on your return so that I can find these rocks again.
Good news is it kept your marker here the whole time.
I'm surprised.
Me too. I hear, buddy.
You were within 2 clicks?
Oh, I'm less than one.
Nice. Here I be.
Quantum drive is now on.
Too bad I can't just bring a gas can, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Here, this will get you to the nearest station.
Don't worry about the gas can. I'll just siphon right out of your tank.
Right? So I wonder if it was a problem with the Starfare or a problem with the reclaimer that was preventing the refuel. I'd be curious to find out.
Because if I'm right, it was working fine with some ships, but some ships it doesn't. So it
Yeah.
really makes you wonder where does the problem lie with the
Right. Come on. Hey, Milky Nose, did you get your dinners? Did you get your dinner, baby? There you go.
Quantum drive is now off.
That'll work. That's what I needed. Oh man, it reset my destination. Oh no, I guess I'm technically here. I never set it for where I needed it to be. Brrr.
Actually, I'm doing better than I thought.
Oh yeah? How you doing?
I could make it to either Arcorp or Hurston with the amount of fuel on board.
Nice.
Won't make it clear back to Crusader, but
Quantum drive is now
No.
on.
The Crusader's a bit out of reach. Technically, you'd only have to make it to her L5 and touch down one of the landing pads.
yeah, I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
could make it clear as far as
Quantum drive is now
Arcorp or Hurston. I could even just barely make her L3. But boy, I'd be running on fumes.
How's your
killing-
hydro? Is your hydro pretty good?
Oh yeah, Hydra's good.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's showing current fuel is 4282.04. And to get to Hurl L3, 4261.9. So yeah, I'd be fuming by the time I got there.
Yeah, you'd be pretty low.
Landing gear down.
Request landing.
Requesting landing platform.
Thank you, and please visit again. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Well, where's my landing bay? Nice. Gave me a convenient one. How awesome. Let's see what we can do here. Those doors need to... Yeah, I was going to say, those doors need to open a little bit more. It's not a collision, it's a landing. Come on, man. Everyone knows that.
Landing complete.
Engines off.
Off.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Have a very pleasant stay. Oh, come on. There we go. I remember when they did the ship show last year with the Vulture being on display. I was like, oh, come on, just let us fly the damn thing. Church.
Welcome to the
more
ASOP
shitheads
vehicle
inbound.
retrieval system.
What the
Okay.
hell? Okay. I guess that answers the question as to server stability.
I mean, apparently you have not gotten it to where that's just supposed to doing this.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Isn't that part of Xenothread or something?
Is it Xenothreat today?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Or two. I
I've
don't
lost
remember.
track of when and where they're doing those.
I'll be honest with you. I stopped paying attention.
Me too.
I mean, I don't mind doing Xenothreat, and Xenothreat is a lot of fun with a big party. Take like a hammerhead in there or a retaliator. That is fun. Here we go. Up. Come on. Grab the ladder. Right, Johnny? Fucking slacker. There's fucking terrorists out there, and you're just sitting here shooting lights and rocks.
Filthy animal. And a happy new year.
Johnny, good to see you, buddy. Oh, hope you're doing well. Was that a critical volatile cargo warning? No fucking way. No way. We're gonna see if my cargo's still on my ship. Yeah, I might not want to take off. If the quantanium is still on this ship, then I'm gonna be double selling that son of a bitch. Look. Can I fall? Thank you. Dunk. Yeah, definitely go boom booms. There shouldn't be. I sold everything that was in it. But just in case, we're going to go find out.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Because that would be a free 256,000. Which, pretty sure Moonraker wouldn't mind waiting for that.
Yeah.
Transferring to storage.
Learned
Wait.
Please
something
visit
interesting.
us again.
I'm sorry.
Just learned something interesting.
What's that?
The mining laser actually sees the rock.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The vulture can see it too. And read it properly.
No,
Yeah, I
mean,
know, Johnny.
I can get in a mining laser and it sees the rock, tells the difference between when I'm pointing at the rock and not, and just acts like a ship that has no skin on it.
Mm-hmm. Similar mechanic. I'm pretty sure they borrowed a lot from the mining. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the mole. Johnny, do you have Valheim? Nothing refinable. Okay. Alright, good to know.
Which means ship's probably gonna go boom.
Consultant to management.
Well, nice. I don't know whether I sent you the information for the private server or not. If I didn't, let me know and I'll send it to you. I set up a dedicated server this afternoon for my son-in-law, but there's no reason why the rest of us can't use it. I believe it's a 10-slot server, so should be plenty of room.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Mm-hmm. Well, rented, but yeah, same deal.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Yep.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
He's like, are there any rules, Pops? And I'm like, consensual PvP only? He's like, well, that's not a problem. We just want to build shit. And I'm like, go crazy. Build shit. Well, hopefully this resets the state with the warning buzzer. Oh, she's doing better. She's pushed herself pretty hard yesterday, walking around and shit. And pushed herself pretty hard today. But that's just typical Mrs. B things. She's had a couple instances where she pushed herself too far and got a little weak, but I was able to get to her and give her some help. Well, I've been nagging her to take it easy, but I also know her and know that she will push herself far harder than anyone else ever will. And she also gets to the point where if you start telling her that she's going too far and taking it too hard, she'll get pissed off at you.
Hey, Sleeper.
Does this not work?
Hey, Sliver, what's new, buddy?
Systems activated.
I hear you.
Systems on.
Hopefully that resets the state. If not, we're going to eject cargo as soon as we get out there. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yep, still on. I hope you can eject it.
Find out. Otherwise, ship's going to go kaboomies.
Yep.
Go kaboomies.
Hey there, Sliver.
Hey, Moon. What are we blowing up today?
Probably a mole from the look of it.
Yeah, probably.
Repair in progress. Do not lift off. Refuel in progress. Do not lift off.
Yeah, I was hoping it would reset. I was hoping the repair would reset the status with the...
Just lost you then.
I found something today, Sliver.
Yeah. I found something last night.
Check that thing
What did you
out.
find? Hang on. Let me go to...
It's not actually ejecting the cargo.
Hey.
Purdy. Very purdy.
I got it, too.
Well done. S-Class?
You bet.
Nice.
What the fuck?
I should tag along to get the location.
I can give you the coordinates and such.
Yeah, I don't have the glyphs yet.
I can't take you there because I've already taken the ship.
Yeah, you can. If it's still in your teleport area, you can jump to it, and then I can jump to you, and then you can jump out.
Maybe we can try it, but...
However, I got something last night too.
Oh.
I will have to jump into game though to show you. Sorry, we're kind of hijacking your stream.
It's fine.
It's becoming the hybrid Star Citizen / No Man's Sky
dude,
stream.
that's never a problem. Hell, there have been streams I've had Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen both going at the same time.
He was ambidextrous.
Well, multitasking. At the task switch.
You
Can't play them both at the
games
same
with,
time.
You can play with 2 games at once.
This is not going to end well.
No, it's not. I have a feeling an explosion is in your future.
Okay, I jettisoned the cargo.
Cool.
Go,
Finally realized that I jettisoned the cargo.
Well, I thought you had to
oh
wait.
shit is right.
I thought you had to wait for critical mass to jettison cargo.
You can jettison it at any time. Well, normally, you can jettison it at any time. It never gave me my fuel either. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. There's fuckery afoot.
Spoken in chat.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not actually. But, well, yeah. Yeah, actually it is. I think I spoke as the bot before. Yeah, well.
Cats do not lie.
Especially Bootsy. Bootsy would never fib. Especially not for treaties. Not so much spoil. They did get treaties, though. Originally the plan was, I wanted to, put their little bowls out with their wet food on it. And do like a video of them getting their little wet food. But somebody's been getting sick, so we cut down giving them their wet food every night, every like third day or so. So yeah, not necessarily every day. Actually,
Yeah,
the
man.
new treats have catnip in them.
Oh, sweet.
It looks pretty nice.
It's very nice. And I've actually added a couple of slots to it already.
Mm-hmm. I've yet to grab mine, but I will.
Because the wheelbarrows had scrap in them, and some of the scrap was slots for the weapon.
Yeah.
The multi-tool.
Yeah, it's nice when you get that.
So I've got 44 slots in it already. Oh, I've got 2, 5, 6 that I need to fix up.
Oh, look at that. I came right into the rock, too. First try, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's back.
All right. I will strive to get somewhere out of the way close enough I can get over to you.
Oh, you're fine. I'm not going to be doing too much moving. I'll be pivoting in place to get to the next rock, but yeah. Just trying to line up the 12%er and the 48%er. I know they were fairly close. Optimally, I'd get it where we can hit them both without moving the ship, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, look at that. 80 and 131. We can get in position here. Get 70 meters from both. That'd be optimal. 77 meters. 76. 84. Can I get the front laser on both of these? Probably. Yes, Johnny, you have my permission to not go to work tomorrow. Absolutely, sir. Take the day off. You've earned it.
Only if it's a Monday.
Yeah, it's definitely a Monday.
There's that help.
Whoa, hey, doors. You know your way around the mall enough?
I'll find it.
All right, let me know when you get on board. The elevator's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Space
Try to
dudes.
block the sun out a bit for you.
Oh, you're fine. When we're done mining, I will be putting it in reverse and engaging quantum. Refuel in progress. Do not lift off. Bad things shall happen. I'm a little concerned by that.
What the heck?
You're helmetless.
Oh, good lord. I got one hit point left.
What?
He took the exit without the helmet.
Oh boy. Do you have a med pin?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I see the suicidal tendencies have not abated.
Oh, Sliver, it's your referral code tonight.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, you ain't cutting it any closer than that.
It may not be mining tonight.
Uh-oh.
I'm smacking that fucker right on, too. I cannot get any energy to go into this rock. It scans, it highlights, it fills in, then it resets and scans again. I don't think we're going to be doing any mining tonight. We might as well just hop back in your reclaimer and go salvage.
We can salvage them all.
Well, there's definitely something fucky because it was showing... See, well, what I mean is, look, it scans it. Let me share this on Discord. You don't have to deal with a 10-second delay. Okay. Okay, it goes into the, hey, you haven't put a mining laser on this rock status. And then in a few seconds, there it goes. Now it's like, oh, you finally fired your mining laser at it. Let me scan it and give you your percentages. You can tell when it's active because the green bar widens a little bit. See, there it goes again. We're going to scan it for you, and then we're not. Then we're going to scan it again, and we're not. I got no power going into this rock.
Then the charge level just blinks at the very bottom, and that's it.
That's
Game
it.
over.
And yep, that's all she's doing.
That's okay. We'll take care of it.
What's your power balance set to?
You mean in the ship?
Yeah.
Power distribution should be balanced. Yep, perfectly balanced.
Okay, it's not that then.
Nope. It is not.
This is weird.
Yep, and I'm definitely within range of this thing. Okay, same deal. Scan.
And it's accepting that it's got a module.
Oh yeah, and this rock's doing the same thing. It scans. Look, my hands are off the sticks. No one's fucking with the sticks. And then in another second or so, it will go. Oh shit! He's got a mining laser on a rock. We should scan that.
Just gonna prove you wrong this time. You know that. Ah, there it is.
Come on.
No, this one's building charge.
We are right in the cherry zone. I should be able to pop this. I mean, technically, one laser would be enough to pop this. Now, once it pops, the part that's at the top of the screen is going to drift upwards and left out of vision. Most of the time, these tubular rocks fracture and split off. One goes far left, one goes far right. But the orientation, one's going to go up and left, one will go down and right. One will probably drift mostly flat. But see, this is the 12%er rock. If I can't pop the 48, why am I even here?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, 12's nice and all, but 12's barely going to buy lunch. They better fix this shit in 3.19. I mean, if they want us using the mole to mine, they better fix scanning in 3.19. Whoa, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. I wonder if it's lag spikes fucking with it.
Maybe.
There you go. Right on cue, drifting off screen. Stay low enough where I can get you. Come on. Stay low enough where I can get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, just out of reach, you son of a bitch.
Let me bring over my SRV and pull it over for you.
Right? I'm going to be trying that shit too when the SRV comes.
Bet your ass we will.
Let me see if I can tow these rocks together in the same area.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of ships that get a tractor beam added to them, and I wouldn't be surprised if you could take off the mining turret and stick a tractor beam on the mole too.
Yeah, that would be awesome to be able to pull a bunch of really good rocks together in one area.
And 2
'Cause
lasers and a tractor beam, that'd be sweet.
I was reading somewhere that there's with the tractor beams on the ships, they're looking at having it so that you can take stuff and often put a tractor beam on instead.
Mm-hmm.
So can't cite a source at this point though.
How many people are in the chat?
Moonraker, Sliver, and myself.
Hey, Missy
And
B.
Hey.
probably another 6 people in text chat.
How you guys doing tonight?
Not too
Good.
bad.
Well, that's a good thing. Me, I still have rubber legs.
Haven't got your sea legs yet.
Nope, not yet.
Well, you got legs. That's a good start.
Yep. Well, when I get done with my shower, it's kind of like, okay, you better go sit on the bed or you're going to fall over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. There's a lot of exercise involved in having a shower.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's where having one of those waterproof stools that you can stick in the shower comes in handy.
Very true. But our shower
So when you need to sit down and take a break, you can.
Our shower would be too small for that.
Oh, our shower's too small, but we've got one of those just little, tiny little ones that you can just pick up and move in. And it's just got a plastic seat on it, plastic coated metal, all that sort of thing, so it won't rust. And it's just a case of when you need to take a break in the middle of the shower, you just pull it in and sit down. My neck's still playing up a bit.
Maggie, come here, Daddy.
Hey, Maggie. I thought we stopped mining and go salvaging stuff.
Okay. I go back to my reclaimer.
Remember your helmet this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to go try and work on my teddy bear. I got his legs started, and now I got to get his belly done so that I can stuff him. He's got ears, he just doesn't have them attached yet.
No ears?
No, it's just a head.
There is no gravity on the mole elevator.
Well, he'll be completed, and when he gets completed, he'll look very cute.
I'm gonna move the mole where I can get a picture real quick for the alerts, and then I'll be over there.
Well, you're gonna have to pull your elevator up if you don't want it down.
Oh, I don't care. With the angle, you won't see the other.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna dip out for a bit. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Have fun, Mrs. B.
Bye.
Good talking to you.
Love you, sweetie. Take it easy, okay? Good. Wobble to the couch. Ooh, that looks great with the green. Ooh. It almost looks like the... Was it the carbon mole sliver that they did? It was gray. Remember that when the mole?
I think Carbon, yeah. I think Carbon was the name.
Okay, that was interesting. There's a weird little issue going on with the thrusters. If you back up, they start pulsating.
Mm.
Okay, I think just about like that.
Engines off. Shields off.
All right, shields are off, engines are off. Then we can scrape this thing.
Alrighty.
I have no idea how much we'll get off of it, but we can technically scrape it.
Yeah. Probably not much, but who cares?
Better than, more than we've got now.
Yeah. It'd be the most this reclaimer's had on board since the patch dropped.
Really?
I haven't used her yet.
Oh. I didn't realize that.
A virgin. Yeah, we scraped with yours the other night.
Where are you relative to me? I could get my leg from being over my head.
Right in front.
I see you now. Once I can get close enough, I should be able to latch on the tractor beam and pull myself on. Come on. There we go. Well, maybe not. What the fuck? Oh, I know what's going on. It's that delay. You remember the other night we were having that issue where it would delay anywhere between like a half a second and 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to scrape or do you want to shove boxes about?
Oh, I can do boxes.
Okay. You need this tractor beam or you're golden?
I'm gold.
Good deal. Get my way to the bridge then. I shall do scrapings.
Poor mole.
Sad face. Well, tonight wasn't a total wash. I got 2 still images I needed.
Couldn't do its job, so it gets scrapped.
Fucking A.
This is what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Right?
Learn your lesson well, kids.
Right?
You had one job.
Literally.
You had but one job to do, and you failed at that.
Are we in position already? We're golden?
Yep.
Nice. Always with the scraping
As long
and
as
the
I can
scraping.
get out of your face anyway.
I'm a little freaked out at the moment because I don't even know what this job I am supposed to do is, but apparently I failed it.
Yeah.
I find that very disconcerting.
Ain't? The target is friendly. Yes. We know. The target is indeed friendly. Not very helpful, but definitely friendly.
A little too friendly. We needed it to be a little bit more aggressive.
Right?
Hey, at least the Reclaimer's elevator is working.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that's still up in the air with this patch.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, really.
We had to wait for 18 to...
which hopefully is not too far away. I know originally they were hoping for 319 for the Invictus launch, but at the rate things are going, I'm starting to wonder if 318.3 is going to be Invictus.
Are you sure it's not going to be 18.2?
I think they'll push 18.2 out before. I think that's the whole reason for the free fly. It's to try to get more testers in there. They've alienated a lot of testers right now that just don't want to be bothered with it.
Oh,
and I get
I'm
that.
Pretty sure that's why they got the free fly going, for get people in.
Yeah.
Mind you, that's causing negative publicity, but then, you know, the saying is that any publicity is good publicity, so where do you draw the line?
I think the free fly is ill-planned. Is ill-timed, we'll put it that way.
Right now,
I think they're kind of desperate, and it wouldn't have mattered whether it was ill or not. It was timed.
Yeah.
Right now, I think, this is just my opinion, but I think their feelings is anything to get people in, to get it tested right so they can get it fixed. And they'll deal with the repercussions once it's working correctly.
Well, they do have the myriad examples of their forebears, such as No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's true.
On how things may be turned around despite massive problems with releases.
That is true. That is true.
You know, if nothing else, No Man's Sky does demonstrate that, you know, you can botch it miserably and then actually pull it back and turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, between that and Cyberpunk, yeah, you got a good track record there for being able to have bad launch and pull it around.
I think there was a lot of hate on the Cyberpunk bandwagon. A lot of hate on that one because a lot of people just jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah. My overall experience with Cyberpunk was quite pleasant. I had less problem with Cyberpunk than I had with Star Citizen.
Oh God, by far.
Far less.
Bacon tree.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get myself some Quicksilver. I want me a void egg.
You want a what?
Mm-hmm.
Void egg. A void egg.
Wants to start growing stuff.
I want it to where I have at least one of every ship.
Well, you can do that now. I mean, you've got more ship slots. Originally, when I started playing, there was only 6.
I've got most of them. I've still got a couple I need to improve upon, but yep, I need to get a void egg so I can get that living ship.
I've got a void egg for mine. I just haven't done the whole thing to do the living ship yet. My daily driver in No Man's Sky is the Squiddy. The green Squiddy.
Not familiar with that one.
It's basically like a squid, a cartoonish looking squid that's round, more roundy. Honestly, the first thought I had when I saw Squiddy was, like those rides that were out that used to be outside the grocery stores, and the kids would put a quarter in and write it. Something like that. That's honestly what it reminded me of. Hey, Boots Boots. What you doing, baby? Hmm? How's Boots Boots doing?
I got a feeling once I get it fixed up, I'm probably going to end up having my solar ship as my main runaround, at least for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a pretty one.
I'm pissed off about my freighter being all jacked up. Spent a lot of time doing my freighters and internal design. When I first got it, I didn't really know what all I was doing, so I spent a day, tore it all down, and rebuilt it.
See, that's why I'm not too bothered with having a B-class freighter. I can sit here and learn and make all the mistakes now, and then when I finally realize how I want, what I want, and all that junk, I can go get my S-class and do it right.
Yeah.
So what system do we need to go to for an S-class? Or is that in that link you sent me? You sent me a link, yeah?
I've known people who found an S-class on the first run. I mean, it's random numbers. Where you just got to keep going through and doing the freighter, you know, the conflict thing where the pirates are attacking the freighter, and and there were, I think it's either Hawks Gaming or Survival Bob told a trick where you didn't even have to go up to the cockpit to see what kind of freighter it was. You could hop out of the ship on the flight deck and look down at the freighter, and the scanning visor would tell you what class it was.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to, but we've been noticing some indiscrepancies with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like it'll sit there and say it's an A class, we get up to the captain, turns out to be a B. Or say it was an S class and get out there, it turns out to be an A or a B. Yeah.
Wow. And then you're looking at an empty area of the freighter, right? Like the floor or the ceiling or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think the server's crashing.
It's the the server.
So far the boxes have been behaving, even though I've only seen 2.
Yeah, the throughput is shit, and it's 0. Even when I'm hitting it, it's just going 0. I'm going to give it a second. See if the server catches up.
He dang gun gave it a hot minute.
Okay, we're getting throughput now. Yeah, throughput is slow as shit. Crappy mole. Okay, is this a damaged area or something that's not going to give me material or what? Holy crap. You got what, 2 whole boxes, you said?
Yeah, you're about to kick out the third one.
Man, that's horrible. I scraped almost the entire bottom of the bowl.
The mole does not a good salvage target make.
Clearly not. What I can do, though, is strip down the Muskevies, exit the airlock where I will promptly asphyxiate and die, respawn an R-core, and bring a 600i out here we can scrape.
You want to go small time?
Mm-hmm. That's one of the biggest ones I've got. The most yield, the highest yield ones I've got are the Starfarer, the C2, and the...
No, Reclaimer's the big boy.
Oh, that's true, yeah. That is true. I could bring the Reclaimer out here. Holy crap, that's the entire bottom. Oof. Alrighty.
I mean, I could understand with the raft, because there's really not much on there. That thing's mostly girder work and stuff like that. But the mole's got a lot more body panels, so to speak.
Yeah,
than the
you would
raft.
think. All the cowling around the
Yeah.
thrusters. Yeah, that ought to be generating a lot more material than it was. I'm not even going to bother moving the ship. As long as that took to get 3 SCU, fuck that noise.
I'll move us a little bit just to get us away from the mole.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm going to come in. You should be able to flip around 180 and scrape it. Stripping down to my skivvies and exiting an airlock now. Goodbye, cruel universe. I'm leaving you today.
Really? Not you take my breath away?
I'm just glad I don't have to hear it.
Right?
I heard it once already.
Oh no.
You did it once already. No, you're not.
That was weird. Saw you laying there, well, laying in space, whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you were T-posing on your own rear.
Yep. And then right back up. Hmm. No, not interested.
Why you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead.
Oh, that's great.
Account's name was chat. Like, Oh, and I'm sorry, the very, very end of it was an underscore. It's chat, underscore. Yeah.
Why you picking the underscore? Underscore has a very important job.
Absolutely. It fills in for spaces when you can't use spaces.
Then when you really need to underscore something.
Absolutely. Twice as important.
2 jobs.
Ooh, I think I actually landed on his head that time. I always try to jump and land on the NPC's head on those stairs there at Arcor. It's important to have goals in life.
The NPC with the PC cap.
NPC would be a very squished PC.
Well, after all, it's what he gets for just
Oh, he might have a
standing at the
very
bottom of the staircase.
Right?
He might have a very strong neck.
Yeah, he better.
The entire weight of a player on his head.
See, these are the shirts that need to be selling in the merch shops. Right there. I would love those shirts. It needs to be a bundle where they sell you a IRL shirt and you get the matching one in game.
Oh yeah, definitely. That makes some money.
Mm-hmm.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Oh, we got one of those. Are you going to be one of those that runs back and forth the whole time? Yes. You're going to be one of those that runs back and forth the whole time. Oh, maybe he heard me. There he goes. Too bad there's not a trippy mode.
He wants to look at all the new sites, and everyone else is like, yeah, it's a tram. Yeah, it's a city. Yeah, we've seen it before.
Meanwhile, you got 7 and 9's little brother over there just kind of wondering, what's he doing?
Mm-hmm. Boom!
Now arriving.
Okay, there is ammonia on this planet. Where is it?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Hopefully
retrieval
my
system.
reclaimer's here. It is.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
What location? Don't keep me in suspense.
Visit us again. To the ASOP vehicle.
It takes
800.
Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Come on.
400.
Hello.
Do you have to stand on a box and jump to hit the elevator, or can you just jump and hit it?
Nah, you got to stand on the box. You need that little extra oomph.
Hmm. Okay. Or an
Yeah,
NPC,
they
I
need to
guess.
do something about that.
Agreed.
Well, I really think what happened is the reclaimer, for some reason, when it's sitting here, when it spawns, sits a little bit nose down with his butt up in the air a little bit. Just enough that elevator raises up about knee height. When the elevator's all the way down, if you're standing on the ground next to it, you can see it's just a little too high. It's because the reclaimer's leaning onto its nose.
Yeah. They might be able to make the lift compensate for the difference in distance, but they can't make the sensor compensate for the difference in
They
distance.
seem to do the same thing there they do on this front bridge elevator right here.
Because the funny thing is, this front bridge elevator actually comes clear to the ground and hits the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one is off?
Yeah.
They should both be hitting the ground.
Do the same thing that the origin ships do.
Well, when the rear elevator's down, it's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the issue.
Actually, below the tarmac, it actually cuts into the tarmac. It clips in.
The issue isn't the elevator; it's the trigger point.
No, not when it spawns. When it spawns, when you drop the elevator all the way down, without touching the ship, it's actually high. It's actually up off the ground a little bit.
Not that much.
It's
not an entire box.
Yeah, but it's just enough that you can't reach the button.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree that the sensor is located way too high. I'm just saying that when the elevator comes down lower.
No, when the elevator comes
a
down,
respective sensor point.
when the elevator comes down, it's not on the ground.
It is.
Well,
it's actually through the ground.
It's also not a box above the ground. Because that box that was placed and it went through the elevator wouldn't have gone through the elevator if that was the case.
Yeah. The only time I've seen it go through the ground was after landing. After a spawn, it's always been off the ground.
But not so much that you need, that you have room for a box underneath it, like you do with the actual trigger point. So the trigger point and the elevator are coming to two different levels.
Visit again.
What they need to do is adjust it so that the trigger point comes to a different level based on the ground, not based on the ship.
What they need is multiple trigger points, truthfully, because I see what they're trying to do. They want it up fairly close to the belly for when you come up to it with EVA. But when you come up to it on the ground, it's too high. Because when you're EVAing up to the ship, you're not going to look that far down for the trigger button.
No, and you shouldn't have to. I agree.
It should be like a beam that goes straight down. As long as your X and Y are in the right spot, the Z shouldn't matter. I mean, within reason, of course. You don't want to be like, hey, I'm 25 clicks from your reclaimer and I can trigger your elevator.
Truth be told, it should all be a moot point. We should have freaking key fobs.
Yeah. A button, open up your Moby glass and hit a button.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the best way.
Yeah, we should be able to unlock the ship from a Moby glass. that should be a thing. I mean, heck, you can do that from your phone. You know, with electric vehicles. Why not a ship?
Because all you have to do is just have the stupid thing in your pocket. You walk right up to the thing and it does it automatically.
Yeah, like I do when I get into my car. I agree. But I'm saying even beyond that, we should be able to, you know, pull up, like you can pull up a phone app and unlock your car, turn the engine on and off. You should be able to remote control it and go, okay, you're at the ship, all right, let me unlock it and turn the engine on for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It should also say, Viper is disarmed.
Yeah. Because
who
that's the
doesn't miss
thing
hearing
is,
that?
you can control alarm systems with your phone. You can control cars with your phone. You can, you know, they've got, we've got the technology here right now to do that. Surely in the future we'll be able to do that on ships.
It's way too complicated. Way too complicated.
Nah, it just makes too much sense.
Sure. Where's the CIG employee when they need to hear this?
Right? They're definitely not here on this channel.
So who do they dislike more, you or Jack?
Pretty sure it's me. They showed up once in my stream and never came back.
Came in, listened to you for 5 seconds, said, oh crap, he's one of them guys. Bye.
The token visit.
My neighbor sent me a message.
What, are they telling you to keep the party down? We're getting too loud?
No, it's my neighbor. He was nice enough to trim my shrubberies for me. No offense to you, but this information is useless in 3.18. They nerfed it big time. I have watched every possible video on quantanium mining and nothing works, as in the videos, since 18. I would love to see someone do an updated video and see their results now. Well, buddy, I'll be happy to reshoot that whole video for you and show that everything that we did then still works now.
Well, right now nothing works in 3.18, so yeah.
I think it's a comment on my quantanium scanning technique video that I did a year ago.
Well, you did just manage to demonstrate that mining is balked, so what can I say?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. The mole can't scan unless you're within 300 meters. So you have to improvise, ping wide, ping narrow. And when you get close enough, look at the resistance and the instability. If you're in a prospector or a vulture, no problem. You can scan that shit from way out. Moonraker!
Boy, Sliver, there's some oddly shaped things in front of you.
Shields off. Shields off.
Off.
Yes. whoever designed this planet was having a very phallic day.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm scared to ask.
Oh, don't flick over to my Discord.
Yeah, give me a
You might
second.
get kicked off the Twitch.
No, I won't show it on Twitch. The sweet spot was the bottom of the reclaimer, right? Where the landing gear struts are?
Landing gear struts and the crane arm itself.
Copy. There we go. Should just have to pivot the reclaimer just a little bit and go scrapity.
Hurry up. I've been waiting down here for boxes for a long time now, buddy.
Right? Scraper dude's fired.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing? Definitely fired. Why didn't that work? What?
God hates me.
Oh no, that should have played fired.
You're fired.
Yeah, it should have. Damn
Yeah,
it.
he
Something
didn't
else
type
with the
fried.
bot. Yeah. I should put one in there. It's called fried. There's
You're
fuckery
fried.
afoot. Alright, so fuckery worked. How come fired didn't?
Because there's fuckery afoot.
Apparently.
Yeah, no, your fried one's broken.
Damn it.
It's so broken it don't exist.
Right?
So did you have a look at the planet I'm currently on?
No, not yet.
Didn't know if you had one. Figured I'd check.
Fourteen flavors of kablooey.
Whoa! Hey, dude! What the fuck?
Oh wow. You shall not pass.
Apparently.
No playing pinball in the airlock?
Right? You got better shit to do, mister.
Moon, you
Not
forgot
with
to
your
turn
head.
off the force field that bounced him back out.
Apparently. His asshole rejection system is still turned on. You gotta turn that stuff off, man. Come on.
Hey, I wasn't the last one to leave the door, man.
You need to turn on teammates accepted mode.
Right? Damn it. Didn't make the stretch goal. Didn't make the stretch goal. Alright, let me... Oh, wow. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. And even that thing right in front of me with the lumps on the sides of it.
Yeah. Somebody had Pornhub on the brain.
Someone was having fun that day.
Yeah.
Aegis combat assist.
Maybe we should just rename that the VD planet.
Venereal disaster.
Yeah.
The hoodoo that voodoo that you do.
You remind me of the babe.
What, babe?
Babe with the power.
What?
Power of voodoo.
What?
You do.
Do?
You remind me of the babe. Good fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. B chimes in, Labyrinth! Prepare for boxes, sir. Prepare for boxes.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Alright.
Resume the position.
Why did fire not work? Everyone's allowed to use it.
Something's not disabled in that chain of command.
Play sound. Fired. Play sound, you're fired. Yeah. The fuck? Okay, it worked for me.
They're cool down on?
Let me check. No. What the actual fuck?
I told you, he don't like me.
Okay, deny all, allow all. Try it now. I'm gonna have to go through every single command, toggle them to prohibited for everyone, and then allowed for everyone.
Oh, joy!
Yay! I've had several problems like that with upgrades on StreamerBot. And I'm really not in a place where I feel like redoing all of my actions. No fucking way.
Hell no.
Well,
Not with a list like you've got.
Now you know what to do on that very special particular day when you just want that headache.
Right. What are you doing for fun tonight? I'm gonna edit 162 voice triggers.
Individually, one by one.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay, so I shot my way into this complex, and one of the sentinels followed me in.
What?
And
really?
despite the fact that it's right here, it couldn't see me.
Oh, they can't see you when you're in buildings.
Yeah, and it's like shoving me aside. And despite the fact that it's in here with me, it can't see me. And so the sentinel cooldown went off. And yeah, it basically... Oh, now it's dead anyway. But yeah, it was searching and it was staring at me and it couldn't see me. How funny is that?
Wow. There was a thing where if you triggered the sentinels, you could use your terrain manipulator and just dig a tunnel, drop into the tunnel, and they'd be like, oh, where did he go?
Don't worry, that's still a thing.
Yeah, I did that just the other day.
Yeah, I was doing that last night. It's like, hey, going to grab these, what was it, the glowing orb things. I was grabbing the glowing orb things and then just running into a tunnel. Just dig a tunnel, run in.
Sliver, Moon, were you ever able to grab the Gravitino balls off of my freighter?
Don't think so, no.
Oh, man. It used to be you would max out at like 4 billion something credits. So I stopped harvesting the Gravitino balls and stuff like that off my freighter because there was no point. I mean, I was already at the max money. And when I logged in last time, I saw that That's no longer the max.
Standing decreased Corvax 1. So, you have entered the wrong command.
You've angered the robots.
I don't have enough understanding of the Corvax language to figure out what I was supposed to do in that scenario.
Yeah, we need like a translator.
I've got the second level, but first level translator.
Well, there are actually 4. Got the base, second and third level, and then there's one you get from part of the storyline, Artemis, I think.
I've got the simple translator B level.
But even with all 4 of them, it still doesn't give you whole languages.
Have you been doing the
Oh yeah,
the ones where you go to the special stations?
Yeah.
Okay. I forget what they're called.
And I've been doing all of the language things. Language stone things.
Knowledge
and I've
stone, walking up to people, asking them for words.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. All of that. I'm doing a lot better with Vector and with the Corvax.
Yeah, Corvex was my lowest too.
I like what they did with the history, with the races in that game.
Yeah, Viking I don't have that much. Corvax, yeah, not that much.
Gek have a pretty wide one.
Yeah, I've got all of the first page of Gek. Probably better than half of the second. Almost half of the third. And all of the fourth. So I've got quite a bit of the Gek language. Getting there.
I need to edit that animation so the speech bubble pops in faster. I don't like that slow fill in. Come on, there we go.
A sec.
I tell you, eager to see the next season of Foundation and Severance. I don't know if you've seen either of those shows, but they're really good.
Haven't even heard of either one of them.
Yeah, Foundation is loosely based on some of the Isaac Asimov books based on Foundation. I thought it was very well done. It does not stay true to the book. It kind of floats around between the different books in that series. But I think they did a really good adaptation. I mean, you do have to make it for TV. And Asimov's fiction is a bit dry, you know. It kind of gives you the rough outlines and lets your brain fill in the rest. It's actually a pretty, for as much that happens in that book, it's pretty thin. But again, that's because he's not super descriptive. He's more about the abstract concepts and less about the finer details. The overall principle of Foundation, to give you like a mile-high view of it, is it's set in the future. I want to say it's like 20,000 years, 25,000 years into the future. And humans are spread out into the galaxy.
Yay!
Hey, ferrets!
Hello.
So humans are spread out into the galaxy, and they're all over different worlds and stuff like that. And
welcome.
Hey, Rumble. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Mrs. B's doing better. She is home. She's recovering from a stroke. But she is home. She has regained some mobility and can walk around with assistance now. So
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, you can always ask, Rumble. It's fine. But in the Foundation,
Ron.
Is that Ron? Hey, Ron.
What's up, guy?
Oh, a whole lot. Just shooting beams at ships. Ron, do you have Valheim? I thought you did.
Yeah, but I played it.
Okay.
Speaking about Valheim, is there something wrong with the server?
Not that I'm aware of. Why? Well, what's going on?
I'm trying to join in, and every time that I try to join in, it keeps saying that I failed to connect.
Barry, did you crash the server before you left it last time?
It says that there's 3 people online right now, or 3 out of 10 at least. I don't know if there's anyone online, but like, did I go to press connect? It then loads for a little bit, then it kicks me out to the menu saying failed to connect.
Server near peer connected, sending global keys.
No, now
Player
it's
join
asking me for
server, join
the
code,
password.
now 4 players. Muted playfab remote player. New peer connected, global keys. Let me make sure I can sign in here, buddy.
Oh, it just gave me the option to put in the password. You don't know now, so I think we're good now.
Okay.
It was being weird before.
Weird with hangers, but where and what is this? Which part? The part about Foundation, or the part about the stroke, or the part about Valheim? I want to make sure I answer your question. Anyway, the Foundation story is basically humans in the future, say like 25,000 years in the future. They are an they're a galactic species. And, they're ruled by a dynasty. In the TV show, there are 3 emperors. There's morning, day, or there's dawn, day, and dusk. Dusk would be the older emperor, the one who's on his way out. Dawn would be, or day would be the active emperor. I'd say he's like in his 20s to 50s. Dusk would probably be in like his 60s to 80s, or 60s to 70s. And then Dawn would be like under the age of 20. This is live. This is live, Rumble. And what happens is there's a guy, a mathematician, named Harry Seldon, and he starts spreading out that he's done some calculations, and the probability calculations are stating that the empire is going to fall.
This is
Foundation.
Yes, I freaking love that show.
Yeah, it's a great show, but I'm eager to see season 2, to see where they go with it. It does not follow the books very closely. It kind of floats around betwixt them.
Did they announce season 2?
The last time I checked, it was said that they were working on season 2.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know when it's going to be released. But, yeah. It's a very good show, I thought. Another one that I'm eager to see returned is Severance. Severance is a show about these employees that have had their memories separated, segregated. Their work memories do not carry home. So when they're at home, they have no memory of what they did at work, what happened at work. All of that is inaccessible to them. And when they're at work, they have no memories of what happens at home. So they enter work, they go down these corridors and these hallways. There's audio triggers in the elevator. Post hypnotic suggestion is highly inferred. So when they enter the elevator, there's a ding, and they're only allowed to enter the elevator one at a time. And by the time they get to their floor, they're fully in work mode. They have no memories of what happened. And it's about the impact of that on the human psyche. And there's an individual that starts losing the segregation. And what happens in that. And there's some interesting twists and reveals in there that I don't really want to give away. But it's a pretty good show. It's called Severance.
Well, I'm going to give something away. You have 10 boxes on board.
Yay! We've already...
Give it away, give it away, y'all.
Give it away now. Yeah, absolutely. We're already doing better than scraping them all. 10 boxes, that's 70,000?
Up there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that asteroid we've been able to harvest all of that. Would have been probably around 400,000. $400 to $450 actually. Ooh, nice. We hit one of those sweet spots. There's a few areas here on the landing struts. I have to redo my password and stuff to get my referral code. Yeah, there's an area of the Discord server Rumble where you can put your SC character name and also your referral code. I figured that'd be a way for people to share it. I'm gonna have to learn C#, I think. To do some of the stuff I want to do with the bot, I'm gonna have to...
It's not too horrible, thankfully.
Not? Okay. I seem to recall hearing a little bit about C# way back in the 90s. I started teaching myself Visual C++.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. They're all based on C. So there are elements of C in all of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of transferable knowledge between them. Yeah, they're not identical, and yeah, they've got different ways of doing some things, but there are stuff that is basically the same thing.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh.
So it's not like switching from basic to C.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do actually. I never had to learn Fortran or anything like that. I did putz around with BASIC when I was a kid. But that's when computers were the size of a console TV. For those who remember what a console TV is.
But that was back when debugging was done on a sheet of paper.
Yes. Yes.
First was basic.
Yep.
I used to write it out on a sheet of paper at home, take it into school, type it in, go home, write it out on a sheet of paper again. Try and figure out what I did wrong.
Right?
Go back to school, type it in.
And my favorite
Okay, we'll save that piece of paper. And we'll build on it.
They did not have computers when I was in school.
One of the schools I
school
attended
just didn't have computers.
Do I?
Your school just didn't have computers.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have. I took my Commodore in. No. Wasn't the Commodore? It was the TRS-80. I took it in for a science fair project when I was in school. And wow, they asked me if I would actually leave it at school for a while for them to use. And I'm like,
Can we borrow that?
No.
Buy your own.
Hell no. I don't want all these heathens using my computer.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the schools I went to had a computer class. And I remember the computer teacher pounding it into our brains that any time we wrote a number 0, we had to put a line through it. He intentionally had us write programs out on paper, and he said, if you do not put a line through the 0 when you are writing this code out onto paper, I will fail you. He was just militant about that. And he's like, it's too hard to tell the difference between an O and a 0. You have to put the line. And to this day, I'm 50 fucking years old, and anytime I write a 0 out, I either put a dot in the middle or a line across it diagonally.
I can actually write a 0 without annotating it, but yes, I understand the compulsion. That was the thing, you know, on paper, yeah. And particularly if your handwriting's as bad as mine. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you come back to it later and it's like, What is this here? What is this? Does O equal something, or does something equal 0?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is it, sir? Which is it? There is a difference.
I have claimed my own home.
Yay! Did you
So
move your bed?
No.
You didn't move your bed?
So I still don't know how to pick up beds, alright? Settle down.
Yeah.
Well, you station yourself at the end of it. You spread your legs just a little bit, not too much because you don't want to overburden yourself.
Okay, alright, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, tense your core muscles, okay? Now, gently squat a little bit so that your hands are in reach of the bed.
Feet shoulder width apart.
Charge depleted. I must recharge.
Actually, I think you would have to go into the build menu and then highlight the bed so it turns blue and right click to destroy it. That's what I think you'd have to do, actually.
And how do you repair equipment? Or can you
Go to the
not?
workbench. When
Okay,
you go
so
to the
it's-
workbench, to the slightly left of the right menu, there'll be a little hammer-looking icon. Click on that, and it should repair. You may have to do it more than once if you got more than one damaged item.
Yeah, I got like a 2 or 3. That's a big
Now-
fire.
Chief and them were going crazy, and I saw some pictures where they were gathering materials.
Yeah,
They love to build.
they have carts, they have mountains of logs, they have a large bonfire, multiple buildings. Yeah, it's just...
I'm going to have to log in later and check it out just to see what they've done.
I'm actually kind of don't piss these guys off.
Yeah, well, they normally play together on Xbox, but they were looking for a way that they could do a dedicated server. So I sent them instructions, and I'm like, you know, all of this information's in the Discord server, right? And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Didn't PETA give you the Discord server link? He's like, no. I'm like, tell her she's fired. So I sent him the link to the Discord server. He gets in there. He's like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah. What do you think I told PETA to tell you the fucking Discord server? So he and my son from my first marriage and some of their friends get together. Apparently they get together and play Valheim on the Xbox and stuff.
Nice.
Okay, Rumble. Yeah, sure, no problem. So yeah, I was like, okay, I was trying to help him set it up, and then I was like, well, good. Might as well set one up here. I mean, there are times I like to jump in there and play, but... And I think Canada's running one that's modded. Am I not able to scrape there? Let's scooch. We shall do this scrapey. So yeah, definitely check out Severance. We've been watching a show called Rabbit Hole, which is awesome. It's on Paramount Plus.
How did you say you could remove beds again?
If you go into the build menu, if you go into like where you're going to build something, and if you put whatever you're going to build, like for an example, if you had thatched roof selected,
With
if
the
you
hammer?
move your... Okay. if you position yourself so that it highlights your bed and turns it like a pale blue color, then you should be able to right-click or middle-click and get rid of it. I believe a middle-click removes whatever's highlighted in blue. And you should hear like a little thunk noise, like boards hitting the ground, and then wood should drop onto the ground where the bed was. I think it's I think it's middle mouse to destroy.
I may have accidentally taken out the floor too. I don't know.
As long as we don't have any ferret droppings, we'll be fine.
Let's just say your house is now becoming more of one with the earth.
Cool. I'll have to log in later and move the bed to wherever they're building this huge base.
You can't miss it.
Yeah. I'm just impressed, because, I mean, the thing's only been up for, what, not even 12 hours? Well, maybe 12 hours.
Well, didn't they say that your character's sort of progress still carries over, so maybe they had, like, progress from a different server.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. Because they, somebody would log in and host the game, and then the rest of them would join that person's game. But then that person would have to be online in order for them to play it. So they were looking for a way that they could do a dedicated server. So they wouldn't have to worry about it, you know. So party A wouldn't have to be online for the rest to get in there.
So, how are you doing this then?
I'm sorry? How am I doing what? The Valheim?
Yeah, so is the server being run through third-party server hosting program?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Oh, alright, cool.
It's a company called G-Portal.
I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm. I checked out a couple. They were the most reasonable.
Right on.
They do have options where I can add mods later. I mean, if people want them. I just kind of think a vanilla server would be good fun for a while. I don't know how to do everything anyway. I'd have to relearn some of this stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've done it.
Yeah, it gives me time to get further into the game.
Yeah.
Man, I need to upgrade my Twitch and yours east.
Hey, how are you doing, Rumble? You doing okay?
Yeah, things are better. Things are good. I was worried about you when I was talking to White. Oh man, like right when I was like starting the game, I was like, I didn't care. I was ready to hop off. Gave you my number and everything in case you needed something. I was really worried. I'm glad everything's slowly working.
Yeah. She had a TIA on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, she picked me up from work. She was having some trouble. She's like, hey, I can't taste anything and my tongue is numb. And I was like, what? And then she started complaining that her lips were going numb.
Okay, yeah, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this sounds like a TIA. So, I was like, okay, do you want to go to the doctor or the ER? And she's like, we're going to go to my doctor. And I'm like, why don't you just go to the ER because he's probably going to send you to the ER. And she's like, no, we'll go to the doctor. He'll know what to do. And I'm like, all right. So we go to the doctor.
It's the wife, yeah. You're supposed to go to the doctor.
Yeah, so she goes to her doctor, and her doctor says, hey, probably nothing, but why not go to the emergency care clinic, you know, just outside of town. They can do a CT. You'll get a CT faster there than if you go to the hospital, ER, and wait and wait and wait. So we go there, they do a CT, and they're like, hey, you're having a TIA. We need to get you to the hospital. And I'm like, okay, do I need the driver? You going to take her in the woo-woo wagon or what? And she's like, well, you will ride in an ambulance, but it's part of the service that we offer because we're part of the hospital, so there won't be an extra charge for the ambulance ride. And she's like, well, you know, like, okay. And she's like, well, you're going to stay here for now where it's quiet until the hospital reports that they have a room available for you and they can admit you, and then you'll ride in the ambulance and go over there. This is around 6 o'clock at night.
Well, at least he did that. They don't do that here, but that was less my insurance. But that's wow, good doctor, man.
Well, what it is turns out the emergent care clinic is operated by the hospital. It's technically the hospital. It's just like a satellite office.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, hence the cooperation between the two. But, so around 12:30 that night, they take her in a woo-woo wagon over to the hospital. In this particular hospital, the doors lock at 8. You're not getting in. You can get into the emergency part, but the emergency part is segregated from the rest of the hospital. While they were working on it and repairing it, there was a way you could get between the two if you knew where to go. But that's been since then they've patched that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not getting in. So I wound up going back over there the next morning, Wednesday morning. Went over to the hospital and they checked, ran an MRI and stuff like that. And they're like, okay, so they wound up discharging her Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night. So she gets home Wednesday night late. And she's like, okay, I need to go over and see my client, her client is our friend. She's been friends with him for 21, 22 years. I've been friends with him for like 11 or 12 years. So she's like, okay, I need to go see my client / friend. I'm like, okay, no problem, I'll drive you. She's like, why are you gonna drive me over? And I'm like, you just had a fucking TIA. You're not driving for 24 hours.
Yeah, what a strong woman, dude.
Yeah. I'm constipated. So I'm like, okay. So I drive her over there, and I drop her off, and I wait in the car, thinking, hey, this is only going to be about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So I'm on Reddit, scrolling through Reddit, and I see local PD roll up. One car, then 2, then 3, and I was like, huh, some crackheads going to jail. So, I stay out of the way, and I'm waiting, and the cops all disappear, and they go down really, really close to our friend's apartment. And I was like, but I can't see his apartment door from the parking lot. The shape of the building, you can't see the door from the parking lot. So I wait, thinking, okay, any minute now they're going to come wheeling out some crackhead in handcuffs. No crackhead, no handcuffs. So then I start getting really worried, and I'm like, they went over there next to my friend's apartment where Mrs. B is, and no crackheads have come out, and I don't see a drug dog coming in. So what the fuck? So just to check, I start walking down the grassy area, and I see that my friend's front door is open. And there are cops inside, and cops outside. And Mrs. B is sitting in a chair next to the door, sobbing. And I'm like, oh shit. And husband mode kicks in. I'm ready to just walk right up that ramp and get inside and say, what the fuck is going on? And I look up and there's an officer. He looks up and he recognizes me because we both work for the same city. And he's like, "Rrr," and I'm like, hi. And he looks at me and he goes like, hey, you can't come in here. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that. And he's like, yeah, I can't have you in here right now. I'm like, okay. And he's like, okay, thanks. And I'm like, you should know, though, that the lady in the chair just got out of the hospital last night for TIA. And he looks at me, he looks at her, and I hear him say, oh, shit.
Oh, man.
And he's like, get her out of here now. So next thing I know, they're trying to ease her out of his apartment and get her down the ramp. And I'm trying to be mindful and respectful of procedure, maintaining the scene.
Of course.
But I've also got my wife sitting there who's sobbing and just got out of the hospital literally less than 12 hours earlier. So I'm like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, we need to get a statement from her. Turns out our friend had died.
Oh.
Yeah, she found him.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, so within half an hour, she's in a woo-woo wagon headed to the hospital having a stroke.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That is
Yeah. It was rough, but honestly, we're very fortunate. Because, I mean, police department rolled up fast. First responders rolled up fast. The officers on scene recognized me from work. The fire department recognized me from work. They were cautious. They were polite. They were helpful. They were professional. They got her the help she needed right away. They took everything in hand. They rush her to the hospital. I get to the ER and I walk into the ER entrance and the security guards, "Can I help you, sir?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my wife was just brought in on an ambulance." And I look up just in time to see that the admitting nurse and the RN admitting nurse is making a beeline, dropping everything, running through the door. He walks right up to me and he calls me by my first name. And he's like, "She's being admitted now. They're doing a CT scan. You'll be able to go back there, man, in less than half an hour." Turns out he's our friend. We used to fly drones together.
I'm so glad that she
Yeah,
wasn't
everything.
driving
Yeah.
or anything. Wow, man.
Every step along the way, people that we interacted with knew her or me or both of us. They were extra kit gloves. I mean, it was a bad situation, but that could have been a lot worse.
A lot worse.
Yeah.
That's how it would have been here where I live. It would have been a lot worse. It would have been a bunch of sheriffs, the county police, and they wouldn't believe us because of our age. If that happened, God forbid, or God forbid, my father. Like the place you're talking about, 8 o'clock separated. That's what happened to my dad the day after Thanksgiving. But I was telling you about what's happened to him, falling all over the place. They had him on all this medication, and one of them was amitriptyline or whatever. And
Amitriptyline, yeah.
Yeah, I was prescribed that for 15 milligrams, but at bed. They were giving my dad 50 milligrams to take 3 a day.
Holy shit.
3 a day, and then a fourth if it doesn't work. And it was supposed to help with sleep, anxiety, and pain. But he was also on 10 other medications. I was doing my research. I was like, oh my God, what? He has 3 doctors or 4 doctors, nothing crazy, but he's still going to physical therapy from it. But it's almost like nothing happened. And I definitely know it's because of that medication. I had never seen him like that. He's a big guy. I can't pick him up. I'm scaring the hell out of me. But so the day after Thanksgiving, EMTs come, go to the hospital. Obviously they shut down, but they had to let him in because he's in a bathrobe. I couldn't get him dressed. So I had to pack the whole bag and everything. And then they moved him to a facility, which I thought was going to be great. Walking distance, awesome. Every day, twice a day, I go to see him, morning and evening. And there's a bunch of people that treat him like he's like a senile man because he has Asperger's, but his mouth was dry and it was part of the medication. Amitriptyline makes your arm like carpet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can you guys? Yeah.
That's bad. That crap.
In the hospital. Yeah. Sorry to keep. I'm sorry. I'll be done in a second.
Oh, you're fine, man. Go ahead.
In the hospital, they were giving him because I would have. My dad's too nice, and people aren't his thing, right? And it's really sad. He's like, I never had a friend in my life, and he's 79 years old. I'm like, God damn it! But he's an amazing photographer, all this stuff. So I'm like, all right, foot down time. He has dry mouth. It has to do with coming off this insane medication that you guys didn't even check out. This is supposed to be for physical therapy, but he's in bed all day. You're not even moving him. I'm here twice a day. They knew me. If I called and said, is he in PT or not, they're like, oh, you're Jeff, right? I'm like, yup, I am. I'm coming over, bringing him food, bringing him this. They didn't respect his food needs, and they were supposed to, and finally gets out of there 2 weeks later, and he's going to PT, and he's like, I'm not taking anything. The only thing I told him to stay on was Atenol, blood pressure medication. That's it. For low blood pressure, because they were putting him on high blood pressure medication. So with the amitriptyline and high blood medication, he's falling all over the place. Like you can't stand up without like just doof. Middle of the night, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't streaming. I was like listening to everything. I had the TV on mute. I was so freaking scared. It was nuts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, we both got lucky in that aspect. I'm really glad like everything's good, but that was a terrible situation you guys had to go through. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, her TIA was on the left side, which is the same side she had her stroke on about a year and a half ago. Her stroke this time was on her right side. So Friday morning, she could not lift her right arm or leg on her own. She could keep her right arm in the air for about a half a second. She could not keep her right leg in the air at all. Within 6 hours, she was able to lift her leg herself, shaky, but lifted herself, and able to lift her right arm herself.
That's amazing.
She is an amazing woman, I'm telling you. She is incredibly driven. Sometimes she can drive you crazy because she is so incredibly driven. But she's incredibly driven.
Lucky guys, man.
I'm telling you. I'm very lucky. It's like today, we had breakfast, and she made breakfast.
She just got up and made breakfast.
She made breakfast.
That's awesome.
I have two stools. They're like butcher block on the top.
Yeah.
I've got one in the kitchen in the middle. We have a big kitchen, so there's one in the middle of the kitchen. I says, "Hey, this is your stool. You start getting weak, you start getting shaky, just scooch over to the stool and sit down." I didn't see her stand on or sit on the stool once today. She may have, but I never saw her do it. She made her. We had leftover pancakes from Denny's because we ordered Denny's breakfast yesterday. She made her scramblers. So she scrambled eggs, throws cut up pieces of ham in there, seasonings, cheese, a whole ball of wax.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she made those, and then we had bacon. She made bacon. Yeah, we had a good old breakfast feast this morning. And then she's like, I think I overdid it. She comes in there to sit down. She's like, I think I overdid it. I'm like, honey, it's fine.
It's like, don't worry about it. It's like you just made a whole feast.
Right? So this morning, or this evening, what did we have? Oh, see, I had a bowl of cereal for lunch. And then this evening, she goes in there and cuts up some pork. I think they were pork chops originally. She cuts up some pork, throws it in the wok, cooks it, and then throws in a bunch of like onions and peppers and seasoning and probably garlic and probably some amino acids and stuff like that. She wound up making a pork stir fry.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had that for dinner tonight.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
That's
she's awesome. I'm just glad she's home and doing better.
Like,
and it's not for the food. It's just because, you know, my boo is home. I love her.
Yeah, exactly.
I can fucking order DoorDash for food. I'm not worried about food.
Yeah, and like the fact is, the best part about it, like you have to look at it this way. Like if she like suffered from like bad depression or something like that, like she could just be in bed and none of that would happen. And it does make it worse, like mentally. So I'm glad. She's up and about, even though you worry the heck about her.
Oh yeah.
You know? At least that's just going down. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I did a Walmart order. I ordered I built a Walmart order Saturday night, but it was too late to have it delivered on Saturday night. So, you know, I put in there like, okay, let's get this beef roast. We'll throw that in the crock pot. You know, we'll cook that. That'll be a nice easy meal. Ordered a bunch of like mild Italian sausage, like a pound of mild Italian sausage, and the peppers and the onions and stuff like that. Because one of the things that she'll do is she'll cook the sausage up and throw that in the wok, And then throw the peppers and the onions and seasoning in there. We have like this sausage stir fry kind of deal. It's awesome. It's good. Since they didn't give us the Italian sausage in the order, she's like, I guess we could use pork chops. So she cuts up the pork chops and cooks all that and throws it in there, which tastes fucking awesome. I don't know what she seasons it with, but
That is just awesome.
yeah, she's doing better. She's in there now crocheting. I think she's working on a bear. So she made a penguin a week ago-ish. I got a penguin over here. He's too big for the mic stand. He makes the mic stand fall over. So I need to get like a 5-pound weight. I'm thinking about going to Walmart and getting one of those little dumbbells, the little round weights that they use for the weight sets. You slide over the end of the barbell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get one of those and clamp it to the end of the mic stand so I can put this shit on there. But yeah, she's doing much better. How's your dad doing?
Oh, he's great. He's going out taking pictures, going out at least twice a day.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a great photographer. So I'm going to help him out on Fiverr. Because I looked on that and I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. So I was specifically looking, how can I help my father sell pictures? And my wife sells, I sold a picture once for 150 grand. I was like, wow. And she has thousands of them. Like, amazing. One was like for National Geographic. One was for Twisted Tea. She was also featured on a special edition Twisted Tea with her friends. Yeah, like someone had taken the picture and was mad around it. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm like trying to help them both out with like where to go, where like who would be able to help be like a pseudo manager type thing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe they could. It's just my dad just has no people skills, and you know, my wife has like I don't want to go with her family and stuff. But it's a reason, but she's with me, living with me, so we're gonna get that done. I don't care what they say to me. They have this like weird, I don't know, controlling thing when it comes to like her genius and her art for whatever reason. No idea why, but whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna go crazy trying to drink a Vestal. I'm just gonna go get a ship, and not the Cuddy because that thing will freaking break your legs. I found that out the hard way, but me being persistent kept going. I went on a delivery mission. I had to blow some NPCs away because the first time I went, I didn't see them, and pow, I'm dead. I'm incapacitated. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me orbit and let me just go in the turret. Crack. So I decided, all right, I'm just gonna log out, log in. Still there, and then I just died. So there's like a corpse, and there were other people going there talking about in chat. There's like a pink kitty cat body, and Valero, and a floating ghost Cuddy at this delivery place at a Kovalex Shubin facility, and I'm like, yeah, that was me. Just don't get in the Cuddy. I figured that out 10 times already. The 10th time I figured that out.
Yeah, the Reclaimer salvage turret seats will do the same thing.
Oh, no.
I sat down in them a couple nights ago. 21 points of damage. 24 points of damage. I'm like, what the fuck?
I hear on the Cuddy, if you get in on the right-hand side of the seat, you're fine.
On the right? Oh, in the co-pilot seat?
No, just approach from the right-hand side of the seat.
Oh, okay, I know what you're
So the thumbtacks are only on half the seat.
Apparently.
Something's up with the like consumable, like water, eating, and also local now. And
yeah.
My weapon's gone.
I can't get my drink out, and my local is frozen.
Yeah, now won't let me take my helmet off, and my freaking AR is gone, and I bought 2, and I can't get the second one, or I don't even know. If it's gonna
I
show
wasn't
up.
able to drink. Well, I could eat
you're not
burritos
drinking.
all day, but it wouldn't give me any nourishment at all.
You didn't wait for 0 of 1.
No, I thought it did, but nope. Come on.
Either that or the server is going.
Oh, it's been doing that for a hot minute. We've been watching the throughput.
3.18.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You are fired.
Right.
No, I need this job.
Right.
All of them play on Xbox, right?
Chief and them? I believe so, yes. Oh, wait, no. One of them plays on PC.
I mean, there's...
They have Discord on Xbox. Why don't they use Discord?
have, like...
Yeah. Two of them are in Discord. Big Fat PJ's in and Chief is in.
Yeah, but they're not, like, using Discord.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
They're probably talking on Xbox Live while playing this right now. I don't know.
Why would they want to talk to the old guys?
Yeah, right.
Wait, how old is your son-in-law?
That's a good question. I think he's in his 30s. I think he's like 31, 32. Because PETA turned 30 this year. Wow, I'm not getting any... Buckle up. Prepare for a 30K.
Well, my gal finally put the drink on the ground so I can drink.
Yay!
Drink up, man. Drink up.
Drink now while you can.
Bend over and suffer the joy that is the 30K.
Drink now or forever hold in your peace.
Urine?
Yes.
That too. Nope, still 0, 0, 0.
Not if you pay grills.
At least for a little bit.
We have angered the SC gods.
And we've had times where the laser came back when the other laser started working, so it might come back.
Yeah, it might. Or you could just take it back and sell it. I'm gonna have to hop off here soon. It's 11:30. I gotta work tomorrow.
Take it off. Scrap the whole ship.
Realized I had to change my password 2 times and one just now. Like to Twitch, so I didn't even know I was streaming. And I almost said my password, said the first 2 things. I'm like, fuck, I gotta change it again.
That's not good, dude.
Yeah, well, I said it. I reset it already. Stupid
Good.
fast.
Are you going to go live? If you are, I'll definitely raid you out. I'm going to be hopping off for a few
live.
minutes.
I've just been standing here trying to
Oh,
wait
okay,
for,
cool.
you know, local to show up, see if I have my weapon even equipped. So I'm just going to say screw it, just go somewhere else. I'm at Area 18. I don't know why I keep coming here because the hangars seem to be weird.
Hey, Rush, what's up?
Bees.
Bees. Hello, bees.
Yeah, I'll raid out to you here in just a minute, Rumble. I've got it typed out.
Oh, you're not going to do it. Thank you, man.
Dude, I got to get out here anyway. It's 11:37. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin here in a few minutes. Mrs. B is doing much better, Rush. She is home. I think she's crocheting a bear right now on the couch. She made dinner tonight. She made breakfast this morning. She's overdone it several times. But that's typical Mrs. B. She's regaining her mobility. She can move her face and smile. All in all, she is doing awesome.
I heard that wrong.
Move her face and smile?
Yeah, definitely I heard it wrong. I could have sworn, and this is just me and my stupid hearing. I got bad hearing. I could have sworn you said that she could remove her face.
And smile.
Wow, remove her face and smile?
Oh.
Wow.
Smile, you have a removable face.
I want to
Wow,
take
think of
my
the possibilities.
face off.
Halloween would be so much easier for costume play, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? That would be
click, click.
Like you look normal for Halloween, and all of a sudden, hey, everybody, watch this on Times Square. Blanc.
Yeah.
I think I'd have a heart attack.
Right, I know I would.
Time for the Beetlejuice trip.
Scary
I don't need a
face.
mask for Day of the Dead.
Right?
I just take my mask off.
Right.
Yeah, this is my real face.
Oh, that sounds like something Wednesday Addams would do.
I was
I'm going as a homicidal maniac. I look like everyone else.
Yeah, I'm like, who taught her these like awesome like Krav Maga, just like judo style, like
Mm-hmm.
police style hand move? You know, like they grab your wrist and suction.
Yeah.
Knee in the back, wrist up, your elbow like twisted. It's like, god damn, dude, I didn't even say anything. No, that was back when I was a graffiti writer in New York. And I went all city, DVDs that were illegal, magazines. Just a couple photos, but it was still pretty freaking cool. But the police were like, dude, you live around the corner from a precinct, 24. Like, we know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you go, no matter if you're going, no matter what borough you have been towards, we will take you there. Oh, man, that...
Commercials
Anyway.
for patch don't look like the screen. I don't understand, Rush. What do you mean, buddy? Commercials for patch 3.18 don't look like the screen. You mean they don't look like what you're seeing now? Is that what you mean?
Oh, I think you meant the trailer. Because it kind of looks like Star Citizen, but, you know, they're adding, like, if you mess around like the Unreal Engine, I think that's what he's saying.
Oh.
One day, maybe in 10 years, it'll look like that. Oh, you gotta love the glass. Ah, this guy's got the 80s future glasses with just underwear, getting the shit. You gotta love it.
Oh, I can't scrape it. It's not scraping.
What I should
Right. How many is that, Moon?
24 on the floor.
24?
Yes, sir.
That's all we've done is 24?
Oh, make it 25. We spit one out behind.
That's
wow. That's crazy. I felt we would have done more than that.
Okay, I do have my backpacking gun. I had to F4. I should have did that before. I'm just getting my Star Runner out just to do deliveries. I need like cash.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here, Moon. I didn't realize it was so late, buddy. You want to come up here and
Not a problem.
scrape, or?
Nah, I'll probably just take them home, take them back and sell them.
Good idea. I'm probably gonna jump out, log out in the bed in the mole. And raid out to Rumble here.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm fine. No worries. Happy to. I don't know what's going on Monday. I don't know whether we're doing game for game night or not. I've not read anything in Discord, but have been kind of in and out of Discord lately, so.
Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna go put this thing in your garage.
Did I get stuck in the ship? Nope. Okay. Okay. I gotta put on my stuff, man.
Figured since I can't make it all the way to my home, I'll just put it in your garage. That sound good?
Put it in my garage.
Yeah.
I hope that's not a euphemism.
Nah, I can't make it all the way home, so I'm just gonna go put it in your garage.
Oh.
Area 18?
He's going to go and put it in his garage next to your garage at your place.
That sounds better. I was getting a little concerned there for a hot minute.
I don't have a garage at Area 18.
You do now.
Hopefully I can get out of Area 18.
Oh,
it worked
yeah.
last night. I used to hate this place, but I don't like Babbitt, but now I'm like, damn. And I said it at the PTU at 18 as well, and I was like, damn, I should have said Savage because I always miss the Jericho.
Yeah, 18. When I first started playing, that was my spawn locale, and I got very frustrated with it because it was pretty hard to find your way around.
Yeah.
And then later I kind of got used to it, and it got to the point where when we had choices of where to spawn, I was like, I'm going to spawn at Area 18 because I know my way around there now.
The only time I got lost in years was anytime I end up in the hospital here, and I'm like, it's all reversed. But normally,
That's exactly why I went to to Orison, so I could learn my way around there.
See, I haven't been there since it looked like a 5-year-old's Lego kit, and it took forever to get out of the atmosphere. You guys said it like got fixed up.
Oh,
they've dropped the atmosphere by about 50k.
Oh. That YouTube guy, Fraghard, he did a video on the nuke. So I think it was one of the PTUs, but like they got a nuke. But he's also like a huge streamer. I mean, YouTube guy, so maybe he had like access to stuff. You know, someone.
Huge nuke? You mean like the A2?
I don't know if it's called the A2, but yeah, they tested out the nuke.
Yeah, the A2 and the size 10 bombs.
Yeah, those are big boom booms.
It is nuts.
All right.
What says boom boom on the Retaliator?
Size 9 torps.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Size not. Wow.
Invalid username. What?
Oh, I put a underscore between Rumble and Phil.
Yeah, but that's what I'm.
Maybe because
that's what I'm using the app for.
No, I should have raid on.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there you
go. /raid. Rumble. Let me get rid of the @ symbol. Maybe that's fucking it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ah, okay.
Jesus, really, Twitch?
I knew they changed stuff up. Yeah, I knew they changed a lot of stuff up. They were like, you can add somebody in your title and they won't know. I'm like, okay.
All right, we're gonna pass it over to Rumble, guys.
All right, Pagan.
Y'all have a good night.
Night all.
Yeah, take care, man. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, you too.
And Mrs. B too.
Stop the stream, please.
Ending stream.